So what is the difference between my business model and a traditional business, a franchise, or some other type of home-based program that's available on the market? Well, that's a great question. Now, I've actually termed it, for the sake of some of my communication and my marketing collateral more recently, direct fusion. And no, it's not some sort of clever marketing term or some hype. Quite literally what I'm trying to convey is that the business model that I'm working with is more closely aligned with direct sales than anything else. But it is actually the fusion of the best attributes of franchising, direct sales, multi-level marketing, and traditional bricks and mortar business. And it fuses those things together in a manner that really give everyday people, irrespective of their background and their education, the ability to step into a very simple turnkey business system that operates very much like a franchise. Literally, it's turnkey, it's step by step with all the training and support, but without a lot of the handcuffs and limitations that that usually come associated with those types of businesses. So we might just refer to the whiteboard to really get this question answered. Now, if you have a look here, the best way, I think, to articulate this is to actually look at the cash flow associated with a traditional business or even a franchise model. And when you look at that cash flow, the first thing that typically comes out, and the order of expenses may move up and down slightly, but you'll get the point in a minute, that usually what comes out of the cash flow funnel, so just imagine that this is your business, that you're a business owner now, and what's coming into your funnel is income. And what's coming out of your funnel is expenses. Well, in a situation where you're working in a traditional business or even a franchise, the first thing that's going to come out is the royalty payment. So you're going to have a royalty expense to the franchisor. You're going to have stock and inventory expenses. You're going to have employee expenses to operate your business. You're going to have lease and rent to the landlord. You're going to have fixed overhead, a small component of fixed overhead. You're going to have creditors, to other third-party suppliers. And you're going to have some payments to the tax man. So if you look at the income coming into your funnel, your cash flow funnel, then essentially this big portion here in traditional business is coming out first. And you can see this box down here hasn't been tagged yet, but you can imagine who goes in that box. That box is you. So the reality is, at the end of the day, if you're a traditional business owner or the owner of a franchise, the first person that gets paid are all of these people. The last person that gets paid is you. Now, in a direct fusion business model, the business that I work in, the first person that gets paid is you. And the principle of all wealth creation is pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. So if you think about the differences between a direct fusion business model, traditional business, franchise, these are the things that are no longer applicable. There are no franchisors. There's no royalty payments, if that's applicable, if you're looking at a franchise. There are no employees. And in fact, most of the things that you could potentially want to ramp up to achieve can be outsourced quite easily over the internet to places like India and Serbia and the Philippines at a fraction of the cost of what it takes for you to get things done here. So more about that later. There is no landlord, and in fact, if you're operating a direct fusion business, a portable business from home or wherever it is that you're traveling around the world, it in fact becomes a benefit to you from a tax deduction. But again, more about that, you'll have to get your own advice. And there are certainly no other creditors. In this cash flow funnel, the only thing that is really applicable to you as a home-based or portable business owner is the nominal fixed overhead costs that you would have for internet and telecommunications. So essentially what you could do is rub all of this out. And for the same amount of effort, and in fact, for a fraction of the effort, you would actually occupy this position on the funnel. This would be you, free to enjoy all of the benefits of the income that you're producing into your business. And this is a nice problem to have. The tax man and some fixed overheads. But essentially, I think I'm making the point. All of this is you. So what are the benefits of a direct fusion business? You get a systematized approach, so you get all the benefits of franchising. You get paid today, so you get the benefits or an enhanced benefit of direct sales. You become the distribution capability, and it's been said that distribution is king. And you get unlimited leverage through our unique business model. And again, more about that later when you have a look at our business overview presentation. So if you're seriously looking at a business that's going to be a good fit for you, and you can put the same amount of attention and time into it, why on earth would you want to go down the track of actually having employees, overheads, and all the issues associated with that, and pay out royalty fees and all the rest of it, where you can actually retain all of this in your business and profit and prosper longer term? So I hope that's given you an answer to that question.